by storm. They continue that fight today against the masses and elites that brainwash us every day by not taking any of it seriously.
He's lisping! He's Pakistani!
You're right, her husband wasn't fucking her because he was on some chatterbait site with fucking balloon tits. Yep. So she took it out on fucking Rover.
And what happened was she saw him online one day chatting with somebody doing puppy play. She's like, that's it.
No, you're right.
These dogs are going to pay.
So that's why she wants to criminalize all furry cons, which is the only thing I agree with.
And I'm sorry, you're asking for privacy. I'm the one who went to bed, woke up today, and you and your husband, Ball Gag McGee's fucking pictures are all over splattered in front of my timeline.
And some Mexican women hit the wall when a coyote shoves them into one.
Is it because they drew a tunnel? Oh, a different type of coyote. Sorry. I was thinking of the Looney Tune.
What do you think that coyote was trying to do to that sexy roadrunner?
Oh, God, it makes sense.
Trying to sell his body.
Sexy roadrunner.
Yeah. They don't roadrunners. There's not much meat on the bones.
Stupid sexy roadrunner. There's some asshole in CNN in the back goes, you know, I have an idea. Joe Rogan is kicking our ass. Theo Von's destroying us. All these podcasters are fucking killing us.
You know what I figured out? Everyone loves Joe Rogan. You know why?
Why is that?
Because he does his show from his office. What?
Mersh.
And I still mean this to this day. I want to be able to get GHB. It was a wonder drug. And then a couple of fucking gay people had to rape people, and then all of a sudden, whoa, we can't have that at GNC anymore.
Royce.
I was a bully in high school, so this job was really easy for me to transition into. Just because Iranian women can't have OnlyFans doesn't mean that I want to pay for interceptor missiles. Like, you know, those things should never be connected.
Saving civilization one dick joke and Simpsons reference at a time. Here they are, Mersh and Royce.
Hey, guess who's back? It's us, the gay guys from the internet. Welcome, everybody.
Hi.
It's Revenge of the Sis. It's Monday, and it's hot, cranky. Feel like I didn't even have a weekend.
No, I know.
And we're back already.
It's good. And everything. And the good news is nothing bad's happening in the world, so everything's fine.
Nothing.
Everything is fine. Gas is super expensive. People have been circulating that Trump tweet from October 2012.
Oh, I retweeted it too. Yeah, the Obama one. Fire Obama.
Yeah, it was $3.69 at the time.
Nice.
Yeah, nice, right? Nice. I think the average was $4.30 something today. Give or take.
Well, it's just inflation, but it's transitory. They told us that 3 years ago.
Yeah. Oh God, never mind. I had a really good joke. I'm just gonna DM it to you. Fucking.
Yeah. We're on YouTube. Look, let me. Something that's been happening is a lot of people have been losing their YouTube channels.
Something.
Yeah. People have been losing their YouTube channels back and forth,
left and right.
And it's honestly, look. This I'm not gonna do the stupid Griff Crowder thing. Like, it's because they're stomping down on free speech. No, here's what's really happening. They're firing everyone and letting AI do everything, and AI gets a lot of things wrong. Mm-hmm. The AI algorithm is wrong.
So the same technology that can't draw fingers, he's making large, sweeping decisions about the wealth and basically the income of people who are creators.
Yeah,
it's good.
Yeah, so that's basically what we're.
There's a channel I follow. Mm-hmm. Called Rotten Ages, and it's literally all about the medieval times and just how horrible their lives were, like in reality. Like, you know how we romanticize it, and they're just basically like they were like sick and dying like all the time, and like retarded and inbred, and like it was a hard.
My father lived to the ripe old age of 37.
Yeah, no electricity. Everyone was inbred. Everyone had the plague. Like, it was not a good time.
No,
you know?
It wasn't.
And so they do all these videos, and they just got an inauthentic content strike. And they're like, they was such a big channel. They were like, I was making $20,000 a month, and they just took my money.
Why is it? I don't even understand.
It's AI, and I'm still loving the fact, like the irony is not lost on me that YouTube fired everybody, and is using AI, and is going after people whose creations have AI in it.
Oh yeah.
So they're enforcing AI created stuff by using AI. It's insane.
You know who else? Let's start with something. You know who else fired half of their staff?
Alex Jones. Sorry,
no, that was 100%. That was 100%. That's different.
But then he hired back 100% on a new company.
Yeah. Do you know what InfoWars did? What those Indian truckers do? They just changed the name on the truck. and like, we're the Alex Jones Network. But what they did to Alex is fucked up. We're going to play that in a second. But first, and Virgil definitely cannot read that joke. And first, definitely cannot
it's funny,
read
though.
that. Yeah, it's funny, but I cannot read it.
Because once everybody knows you're a paid shill.
God, I hate this guy.
Yeah, I know, but whatever.
Welcome back to the channel, everybody. And we have some unfortunate news that's broken this week about old Ben Shapiro and his company, The Daily Wire. It turns out that, yes, they've sadly had to fire over half of their entire company.
Now, this makes sense because right before this was announced, we were watching a video of Ben Shapiro arguing about, like, we need to get rid of these channels. I actually sent a message about the algorithm to Elon Musk. Like, he's messaging the people at these companies because he's currently, and also, which I want to point out, you're going to see here in a second, he's absolutely buying views. Like, he's buying views 100%. I'll say that. Sue me, Ben. If I'm lying, sue me.
You guys about this on my channel for months, that these channels were completely dead, and that Ben Shapiro, of course, is buying views. He's only doing it on a couple videos now, and we'll take a look at that still. But as you're going to see, all of these channels have completely burned in.
By the way, even buying views, I looked this up. Brett Cooper has higher numbers than everybody at the Daily Wire. Even Matt Walsh, no one at the Daily Wire has bigger numbers than Brett Cooper.
Fuck them.
All right, we got to start with the boss.
Check this
Ben
out.
Shapiro's YouTube channel, 7 million subscribers. My God, you should be
Wow, it was just 6 million recently. I guess it went up a few.
Yeah, those numbers keep going up.
expecting numbers in the 1 to 2 million views a video. With these numbers, let's see how he's doing. Well, unfortunately, 56,133. We're going to take a look at these two big ones. And also, you're going to notice, interestingly, the only videos that have big numbers like...
Yes, that's the other thing. If you look at the channel, the big videos that have the big numbers are only ones that are praising Trump and praising the war. Like, those are the ones that they're locking in on.
this, what the topics are about. We'll get back to that in a second. You see, 14,000 views in 2 days. Wow, Ben. 8822. And then here's another big one at 524. What's interesting about these two big view number videos? Well, what's this about? Oh, huge win for Trump.
Okay,
Interesting.
Look at this. 556,000 views. Look how many likes.
Yeah, that's not
6.5 thousand. Look, I'll tell you this. I've been on YouTube for a while, but about 500,000 views. You should have minimum 65,000 likes. Minimum.
Yeah, this ain't adding up.
Minimum.
This ain't adding up.
Yeah, 6.5 thousand is not. No, that's not right.
This one has 556,000 views. Now, what's the problem with that? We've shown this a bunch of times. Well, we can immediately tell the videos that Ben is buying views on, which is this one. Or someone is buying views for Ben. We should put it that way. We don't know necessarily if it's him or not, but you can tell immediately just by the like.
I can tell you how they're doing it. They're doing it how Daily Wire has always done it.
They're buying ads on YouTube to get views up front.
Bam.
So you could buy to promote your videos on YouTube, but that doesn't get you likes. That just gets you views.
Ratio. This video has 556,000 views and only 6,000 likes. That does not make any sense, and no, that is not organic, and I'll show you here in a second. All right, then that second one we saw here. Oh, Ben Shapiro defending Donald Trump.
Oh, okay. First off, why would a video about King Charles get 500,000 views? Nobody actually fucking cares about that shit.
Trump again, and yes,
Also,
500.
Can I just say something I just noticed here?
Sure.
Can we talk about what a fucking egomaniac Ben Shapiro is? How many times does your name have to be on the logo?
Not only the logo,
But that's
on
what I'm
his
saying.
mugs.
Ben, and then the signature Ben Shapiro
show,
and then the
Ben
Ben
Shapiro show.
Calm down, Ben. We know.
So, hold on. Let me read this in the way it's presented to me. Ready? Ben Shapiro, the Ben Shapiro show.
Yeah, what the fuck are you?
No, that's not what it is. Sorry,
Kojima?
let me read it correct. No, that is correct. Ben, which is just like in bold font. Then Ben Shapiro, which is his signature. Then underneath in a completely completely different
we need
font.
everyone to make sure they know what they are watching.
He has the Ben Shapiro show. God, oh, you're right. Good catch. Everything about him.
Only 6.8 thousand likes. Interesting. Again, those are not normal numbers for any YouTube video. Let me show you. It's close to about 5.
Right, so
Still about 100,000.
All right, there you go. That's about right. 400,000 views, 28,000 likes. That's pretty, give or take, you know? I mean, it really depends if you made a shitty video or not, too. But for the most part, the averages line up. So, so wait a second. Didn't they, hold on a second. Didn't you just hire that black guy to be in one of their movies? The dude who played the dude who beat up that woman. I know, a black dude beat up his woman. It's not narrowing it down. I apologize. Black actor, that's not narrowing it down either.
There's a black
Big
guy.
nose.
He's got a DUI.
Okay, he does actually, but listen, no, he was in the Marvel movie, black dude, the guy who played Pessy. Help me out here.
Chadwick Boseman.
No, is that guy?
Are you talking about the dude who was supposed to be
Kang?
I don't know that guy's name.
His name was Kang.
His name? No. He was.
Yeah,
that was the
let's
Marvel
just call him
universe. It was Kang. No, it was.
That's Kang.
We hired a black guy to play Kang.
No, I swear to God.
Yeah.
That's
Jonathan Majors.
There we go.
Jonathan Majors. After he
was Kang.
He really was. When he was we played the video, Mersh. See if you remember this. His woman ran out of a taxi SUV or something in New York and like grabbed her and picked her up and like ran her back to the car and shit like that. So he got in trouble for that. And he got kind of kicked out of Hollywood. So Daily Wire got him for a steal, you know? They picked him up for like, you know when you buy damaged farm equipment?
Yes.
Like,
yes,
I didn't mean it in the way I didn't, not in that way. But you get it, you know? And I can't imagine that you're going to, if you're firing half your staff, you're going to be able to keep doing. First off, the one thing I've never understood, and maybe people could help me out here, because we've done this show for a really long time, and like I understand that obviously the way we run our show is not as high budget as other people, but like sometimes I look at this and I look at some of these people, and you're like, how many people were working for him to produce 3 podcasts? It feels like a lot. Like even when we were at InfoWars wasn't a lot of people. Like when we went to InfoWars shows, there were like 4 people, you know, working in the back. That's about it. Why do you need such a big staff to fucking do a podcast?
Well, sitting with like Blaze, you'd be like, dude, there's too many people here.
Well, somebody needs to guard the Declaration of Independence
That's
that he
true.
has in a vault, you know, and shit like that.
Video, his channel is completely dead in the water. But it's not just Ben. Now, I want to do some quick comparison here before we do that so we can understand
The worst one out of all of them, and I think he brings up the guy who I fucking cannot stand, is him. Michael Knowles, look at his numbers, dude. Nobody watches him.
Yeah, nobody
Nobody
cares.
I don't even know what personality this guy is supposed to have or he puts on. Anyway, let's go back to the dumb shit. Okay, here we go.
President Trump once said that the U.S.-Israeli war with Iran would last no longer than 6 weeks.
What member of En Vogue was she?
Oh, no. I think she was, I think that's, what's, fuck, I forgot her name now.
Sporty Vogue?
No, there was that short-haired black girl in the 90s. It was in like every movie.
Oh,
she was like the budget Halle Berry.
Nia Long.
Nia Long, thank you.
You know Nia Long, but not Jonathan Majors. I fucking hate you, Bessie.
Yes, I know. Oh, yes, I know an actress
Long.
from Fresh Prince over a Marvel actor.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Jonathan Majors is in other films besides Marvel films. He's in a Daily Wire movie.
Fucking nailed it. Nia Long, I couldn't think of it. It was bugging me.
Pessy's doesn't have a mind palace. He has a mind theater, and he just goes through the reels really quickly.
More like Jonathan Miners, right? Get some
Yeah.
better roles, dog.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Fucking got him.
Nailed
Oh,
him.
that's not a good name.
It's now
Jonathan
in its
Miners.
third month. Gas prices still surging. The national average now $4.44 a gallon. That's up more than $2 a gallon since the war start. It costs the most in California, the least in Georgia. CBS's Olivia Gazes in Doral, Florida, where President Trump spent the weekend. Olivia.
Let me guess, at the Trump Golf Resort in Doral, Florida?
Jericho, with prices climbing and the standoff with Iran dragging into its 10th week, President Trump is offering
She's cute, but also attainable.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
little clarity on whether the U.S. is heading for an exit or an escalation.
I don't have a choice. I have to push through it. I have to drive for my job.
Prolonged uncertainty about the war in Iran, coupled with rising energy and grocery prices, is pummeling pocketbooks and the president's polling numbers. A recent poll by the Washington Post and ABC News shows nearly 2/3 of Americans disapprove of his handling of the economy. And a majority now says taking military action in Iran was a mistake.
If only there were signs that could have shown him it was a mistake.
If only a bunch of people said don't do this.
Mm-hmm. I think Tucker was being interviewed by the New York Times, out of all places, and this woman asked him, like, you know, what happened in those meetings when you were like asking him like, but what's going to happen? Like, when he gave him all the bad options, and Trump's reply to him was like, it'll be okay. And Tucker asked him, but how do you know that? And he said, because it always is. That's it. That's what he said. That does not fill me with confidence. I am not filled with confidence because it always is.
It's not good now.
It's not.
It's not currently good.
It's not good right now, though. It's pretty bad.
So it always works out in the end, says the guy who's been a billionaire since the 80s. Says the guy.
Not a millionaire since he was born.
Says the guy who's never not been a billionaire in his adult life.
It's always going to be
it's
okay.
Always going to work.
It always works out. It always works out famous.
Yeah, tell that to the fucking people in Dayton, Ohio right now that just got laid off from Spirit Airlines.
I just got fired from my job. I was working over at the.
You know what I mean? Like what about like? Oh wow, cool! I just got fired from my job at Spirit Airlines, where I worked for 17 years. So just 3 years short of getting a pension, and now I get to go home to Columbus, Ohio, and sit in my apartment until I get evicted. Tell them it's going to work out.
It's going to be fine. Look, you have to tighten our belts here, okay? If Iran gets a nuke, we're all fucked. We're all fucked. We're fucked now. But we'll be more fucked.
The irony of telling people who can't afford food to tighten their belts.
Tighten your belt.
Don't worry, I will, as I eat less.
All right? You will be eating less because of shrinkflation. There's less food in things you buy now, too, but you're paying more for them.
You're like, what's the point of even buying a pack of 3 hot dogs?
Forget 3 hot dogs. Chips are the biggest ripoffs on the planet. Have you bought chips? Have you bought chips?
They're getting ridiculous.
Half the bag's here. And I know I'm not trying to be like a fucking Jerry Seinfeld stand-up joke. I'm saying it's getting record levels low.
They're getting worse, and they're getting more expensive. I won't buy chips anymore now because they're like $6.50 for a bag of
Those used to be
chips.
cheap food. That used to be cheap food.
Used to grab a big bag size of Doritos for like $3.50.
It's ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous.
The average consumer is really starting to feel the pinch, anywhere from $50 to an extra $100 a month.
Yeah, wait till
I wish. I would suck Satan's cock if it was only costing me $100 a month. How is it only costing $100 a month? I barely drive to this cocksucker's house, and I'm paying out the ass and gas.
I'm paying a lot for gas. I am paying a lot, and I only drive to the gym.
Before this crisis hit, there were many Americans, millions of them, who were complaining about affordability.
The cost of the war itself is also surging. Sources told CBS News the Pentagon's $25 billion public estimate is likely twice as high.
But we're not leaving right now. We're going to do it so nobody has to go back in 2 years or 5 years.
Nobody had to go there now.
No one ever had to go there. No one ever.
Yeah.
We could have just not.
fact.
We could have not.
And what the administration
You know who
can't-
could have went there? Israel. Let them handle it.
They couldn't have without us, so they wouldn't have.
as a 4 to 5 week operation has now stretched twice as long, with no signs of ending. Military strikes, the president says, are still on the table.
If they misbehave, if they do something bad, but right now...
I like how he's talking like we're right now currently winning. We're not.
We'll see. But,
I mean, we're not winning, but we're also not losing militarily, but economically, everyone's fucking losing. Dog, the whole fucking world is.
No, but we are.
That's how they're winning.
That's how they're winning, because we're losing. They cannot beat us militarily, but economically, they're crushing us. They are.
And then Trump's talking tough, like the guy who's in handcuffs and telling the cops, like, yeah, take these handcuffs off, though.
No.
Take these handcuffs off. I'll show you something. It's like, no, you're under arrest. You're going to prison.
possibility that could happen, certainly.
And rifts are widening with European allies. The president threatened to hike
Didn't we pull pulling our troops out of Germany? We're pulling our troops out of Germany.
6,000 troops out of Germany.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you know, we haven't been at war with them since 1945.
No, I mean,
I think it's time.
I'm fine with us pulling our troops out of everywhere, to be honest with you.
vehicles and reduce
it's
U.S.
great.
troop presence in Germany, whose chancellor said the U.S. has been huge.
Yo, there's like no way when you say German chancellor and you look at someone like this to not think they're evil. And I understand, you know, it's just something about...
Oh, German people, generally.
Yeah.
Humiliated.
They invented poop porn. I mean, that level of depravity, you know?
by Iranian
He looks
leadership.
like a Pixar villain that's running his evil dynasty off of bunny souls.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're going to cut way down, and we're cutting a lot further than 5,000.
Okay.
And tonight, the president announced the U.S. would begin escorting stranded neutral ships through the Strait of Hormuz on Monday, calling it a humanitarian effort.
A humanitarian effort that you started. You started the problem. You started this fucking problem. Here, I actually talk about the German thing here.
Let's bring in Senator McCormick, combat vet who serves on the Senate Foreign Relations Committee.
Anytime I see a senator smiling now, I get angry. Like I get viscerally, I get angry. I get angry, especially when I hear these fuckos laughing on Fox News. Watching these fucking neocons laugh on Fox News while the world is falling apart, I've started to get the same anger that I did when I watched all like the trans furry retards during COVID say we had to wear a mask or we weren't going to get medical. I'm having that same level of like, turns out I just fucking hate the government.
And chairs the subcommittee on Near East. Let's start here, Senator. Help us out. The White House sent you guys in the Senate a letter about epic fury. And
I know you're not gay, Deuce, but like that voice really.
You know it?
I mean, I don't know 100%. You're right, but it's Southern dandy like.
The key line is, it says, the hostilities that began on February 28th, 2026 have terminated. But the president hasn't pulled any troops.
Bro, I don't really watch a lot of Fox clips, but whenever like it's on somewhere or whatever, like, and you watch it, like at the gym, for example, it'll be on, you'll be reading the captions, and you're like, it really is like this alternate universe. It's this weird, like...
Yeah, but it's not as big of an alternate universe as it used to be. These boomers are dying off, and they're the only ones that watch this shit.
No, I know.
Every year they're doing this little dog and pony show for like 25% less people.
Good point.
So it's like, you can live in your... this is fine. At this point, people are just in hospice care hooked up to a respirator watching this kind of shit. Mm-hmm. Real people are not watching Fox News.
From the Persian Gulf. So is this war over or not?
Well, good morning, Peter, and it was great to see you having my friend, the senior senator, as he likes to remind me, from Pennsylvania.
We're all having fun in Capitol Hill, having a grand old time up here.
I hate this.
Grand old time.
And his views and mine are pretty similar on the need to go after Iran and to make sure Iran doesn't have a path to a nuclear weapon. And this is the biggest sponsor of state terrorism, killed more Americans than any other country in the world.
How many Americans have they killed in America?
That's a good point.
0. They've killed 0 in America. So shut the fuck up. See, the problem is that we throw people into meat grinders, and then we want to then get pissed at the meat grinder. Like we shouldn't be we shouldn't be putting our troops in these places. I'm so fucking sorry, but I do love America. Like I always have. It's fucking been ingrained in me. Like the country is, but like watching these people pretend like the fucking permanent government or whatever you want to fucking call it, deep state. I don't give a shit what gay name you want to call it. The people that never get elected and are always there. Watching them just be bullies and just fucking push other people and then get our Americans killed, and then you're being told, what, you're not a patriot? No, can you stop sending 18-year-olds to fucking sand dunes? Look, I don't give a fuck about Iran. That's the other thing. Like, what are you, a jihadist? No, Mark Levin. Fuck them too. But I don't want people dying for something. What I do know is basic math. And Mercy brought this up, and it's the truth. The normal people are the people that make the most sense, which is like, hey, guys, hey, Royce in the back, before this, gas was cheaper and the Strait was open. Gas is now more expensive and the Strait is closed. What's my net benefit here? Can somebody tell me what I get out of this?
And then you got guys like me cornering these types of politicians, and I'm asking them the tough questions, like, how does all of this help the 350,000 Haitians?
Thank you.
Okay, because we're bringing them in.
Yeah.
And those poor fucks are going to have to deal with this inflation, too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, you don't want Haitians? What are you? What part of the woke right?
Yeah. Oh, I guess you hate these 350,000 Haitians? You're forcing upon me?
Yes.
You racist?
And statistically speaking, some of them will force themselves upon people. Mm-hmm. And cats. and eat them. Remember when cats were disappearing and everyone was like, Haitians aren't eating cats? And they were like, fuck, the Haitians are kind of eating cats.
They are kind of eating cats.
Yeah, they are kind of eating cats.
And the hostilities began on February 28th. And it's been, a remarkable military operation in terms of
remember that town where all the geese were just disappearing?
Yeah.
The president's military objectives. There's still more work to do. And we're
It was
at
like
crossroads.
a cartoon. All these geese were disappearing, and then they were interviewing Haitians on the news, and they had like feathers coming out of their mouth like a cartoon. They're burping feathers.
Where Iran can choose a path to prosperity for the Persian people.
Wait, can
a great
you go back? I'm
civilization
sorry.
that's
Can you
been
show
run
that map again?
Oh, what, the battleship map? Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, it's like, I'm so sick of Iran being so aggressive. It's like enough, Iran.
Yeah,
Enough.
Iran. What are you doing, dude?
You're so fucking aggressive.
Leave us alone, man. Oh, fuck.
A path to prosperity for the Persian people, a great civilization that's been run by radicals for almost 50 years, or we're going to have to use more military capability.
Weird.
But there's no doubt that
been run by radicals for 50 years. Well, fuck, that sucks. Who started that?
Let's not.
Don't ask questions.
Listen, let's not start, throwing blame around.
Yeah,
nobody's blameless, Virgie, all right?
Yeah, all right. Jeez.
Based on the ceasefire that was agreed to on April 7th, that hostilities have stopped for the time being. And I think the president's notification to the Congress of that fact is completely appropriate. We'll have to see whether hostilities start again.
We started the hostility!
Well, no, see, okay, because...
We're the hostile ones!
Can I ask...
Fuck, man.
Isn't it... it is weird, though, that the president only has, so much time to authorize military action before it has to go to Congress.
Yeah.
And it is kind of cool. I mean, it worked out great for Trump that hostilities are over just in time to reset the clock.
Thank God.
And then we can go back to doing just military action.
Good.
It's so obvious just a play to not have to answer to Congress.
It's kind of like they can't get rid of Bibi because if they're at war, they just can't get rid of him. So if he's always at war, he can never have to leave.
But that's legit what was happening was Trump's shit was coming up to that point where they were going to have to force a vote and be like, yo, Congress has to vote on this now. You can't just endlessly fight stuff. And then it was like, no, it's over. But doesn't mean you can't start a new military action in Iran and start the clock back.
They said that I don't know if it's true or not, but they said that a U.S. ship was hit. Trump said no, it wasn't. So I don't know whether that was true or not. That Iran hit a U.S. ship. I don't know. But did you see this?
Well, former New York City Mayor Rudy Giuliani is in the hospital in critical but stable condition in Florida this morning. A spokesperson not disclosing the 81-year-old's illness, although he has had past health battles. Giuliani was commended for his leadership during the September 11th terrorist attacks. In 2020, though, his reputation tumbled when he was President Trump's attorney and promoted false claims of election fraud.
Yeah, false.
So, okay, how old is he?
81.
He's 81? Okay, so it takes 2,081 years for the demon inside of its host to wither away. Okay,
Pretty much.
Noted. Cool.
Oh, that's it. That's how you get in the video. Thanks. Fuck.
Giuliani's dying. And next,
And
Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt will be... I'll do that one in a second, but I want to get to this first. We were talking a little bit about before the show.
End of an era.
Now to the shutdown of Spirit
Well, don't feel bad. It's going to turn into a Spirit Halloween store soon, so it's fine. It's already branded anyway.
Airlines. The low-cost carrier died this weekend as it lived.
Jesus. It was kind of morbid.
Yeah, it got shot in the
You
back.
could have said ceased operations.
No, it's Spirit.
It died.
It died.
With lots of frustrated customers. No one.
You know, they say that the last song they played on the last flight is going to be See You at the Crossroads by Bone Thugs. It's true.
Picking up the phones and passengers scrambling nationwide. CBS's Chanel Call is at Newark Liberty with more on the fallout. Chanel.
Jerika, it's been a turbulent weekend for aviation.
Jerika?
Here at Newark and across the country. The shutdown of Spirit Airlines, the first American airline to collapse in 25 years, causing chaos and confusion for travelers.
It's just been a mess.
It's just been a fucking mess.
Spirit Airlines passengers frustrated after all flights.
What's gonna? I had points. I had Spirit points. What's gonna happen?
I had a Spirit credit card. What am I supposed to do with that now?
Yeah, dude, that's fucking crazy. Like, I had Spirit points. What am I gonna do with it?
I saw somebody tweet it out like, yeah, what do you call it? You know, in honor of this whole Spirit Airlines thing, I've been pretty broken up about it, whatever. He's like, I've decided I'm going to relapse. He's like, I'm relapsing just to celebrate Spirit. And it was literally Spirit Airlines credit card, and it was chopping up lines.
Yeah.
It was very funny. I was like, damn, forgot about the Spirit credit card. Like, what do you do now?
Yep.
Were abruptly canceled this weekend.
You know, what'd be funny is if you had a Spirit credit card, but then you fucked your credit up, and now Spirit is the only credit card you have.
That's it.
And you're never going to get another
Now
one.
you're fucked, and those points will be worthless.
That I was enjoying is now gone away.
This now unemployed Spirit pilot who was set to retire got a ride home in send-off from Southwest.
That is correct.
A couple of airlines have been doing that.
But here's what happened. Hold on. Yes, you're right, but you really listen to what happened. He made it to this destination. They shut all flights out. And he had to hook a ride back with a different airline.
Yeah.
That's so bad, man.
He's not the only one.
I know,
There was like at least 6 or 7 stories I heard about pilots that like other airlines were just being nice, and they were like, yeah, you can come with us.
That was nice. That is kind of nice.
Airline industry analyst Henry Hartefeld.
Spirit's problems were Spirit's problems. It is not endemic of the ultra-low fare airline model.
Oh, yeah?
Name all the successful ones.
How's ValueJet doing?
How's Frontier doing?
We'll go down the line of all the value. JetBlue is not a value airline. See, they're trying
How's
to know.
Ryanair doing?
Other airlines, including rival budget carrier JetBlue.
Is JetBlue? No, JetBlue. Listen, we have flown on JetBlue and we have flown on Spirit. Now,
I always thought JetBlue was a little fancier.
I thought JetBlue was a mid-range. If you were to do airlines, that Spirit's bottom of the barrel, JetBlue's one little step up.
Well, yeah, I'm not saying JetBlue's Emirates.
No, but that's my point.
Saying,
It's better. It's dude, a little bit more legroom. TVs on the
screen,
screen, pretty comfortable. You know, and also plugins to charge. Spirit doesn't give you that. Yeah.
Well, at least it used to be. I don't know. I used to get on
they still give you that, and they give you soda too. Nah, it ain't the same, dude. I love flying JetBlue.
JetBlue always felt fancy to me when I was flying. I'd be like, "Ooh, I could take JetBlue. That's a step
to
up."
Acquire some or all of Spirit's gates at its Fort Lauderdale home base.
That is hilarious. So JetBlue couldn't buy them out, right? Because they wouldn't let the merger go through. Did you hear what they're going to do? They're going to acquire their gates. So JetBlue's just going to take their places. Want to see who's going to buy their planes? Someone's going to buy their planes. These planes are in good condition.
Going to paint over them blue.
Uh-huh.
In a race to win over.
You know what the worst part is with JetBlue buying out the Spirit Airlines? It's getting all the weed crumbs and the hash out of the carpet. Like, that's going to be pretty difficult,
Spirit's low-budget flyers. Do you think it'll be sort of chopped?
It's just Swisher Sweets in between the seats. It just keep pulling them out.
Up into pieces and sold for parts.
I think that Spirit is probably worth more dead than alive.
Jesus Christ.
Why it failed? Republicans,
black people,
blame the Biden administration for blocking Spirit's plan to merge with JetBlue. Democrats and the airline CEO point to skyrocketing jet fuel costs. But the result,
it's what the Republicans say.
Mm-hmm.
Spirit was going to fail eventually anyways.
Yeah.
This just sped it up.
Yeah. They should have let JetBlue buy them.
Pay more to fly. Airlines now forecast to pay $24 billion more for fuel this year. Some already adjusting profit expectations, others facing possible financial disaster.
Airlines that don't have large cash balances, that are operating, if you will, hand to mouth, they're the ones that are going to be
so every airline,
challenged.
Also challenged, travelers, paying 15% more than when the war with Iran began. Some now rethinking their summer getaways.
I hope that there's another option that people will lean towards.
Oh no, what am I going to do? Oh, I live in Florida. I don't have to really go anywhere. I'm fine. I'll be chill. I'm cool. I'll get in my car and
It's Florida,
spend
and it's summer here, so we just stay inside anyway. I mean, it's affecting my power bill.
That
but,
sucks.
What are
you going to do?
That was going to be high anyway, but I'm not going anywhere. I'm not flying anywhere.
Just fits their budget.
Wait till you guys figure this out.
So how bad is it? Budget carrier JetBlue has not earned a profit in 6 years. And American, which had projected a profit this year, says it could now lose money. Jerika?
That's great. American was like, we're set up to finally start making money again. And we're like, boom, war in Iran. Like, you fuckers.
God damn it. Let's see here. One more of the Spirit thing.
That is definitely the most Spirit
Let's start with
Airlines
Local 10's
employee I've ever seen.
Oh,
Well, she is live at the airline's headquarters in Dania Beach. Lenny.
She's like, yeah, this normally is not my kind of terminal, if you catch my drift. She's like, I go over to the Southwest one.
I'm in the Delta Lounge normally.
Good morning. They gathered and they marched all the way to company headquarters, fueled with frustration. Their jobs terminated without.
Okay, so these Spirit Airlines are protesting outside of the headquarters of Spirit.
It's also empty.
It's shut down. Who are you protesting to? It doesn't exist.
There's just one like Mexican in there buffing the
Yeah.
floors.
What
Going,
do you-
they left early.
Yeah,
there's nobody. They left early.
any notice.
No,
and
I saw
now-
like a bunch of employees was here earlier, but they was taking like computer monitors and shit and stealing, and then they just left.
They want answers.
There's no separate.
There she is, the most Spirit
It's
employee
the most
that's
Spirit
ever.
Airlines woman I've ever seen.
difference. Our insurance, everything was cut off
I
on
feel
May
bad,
2nd.
man. I do feel bad for these people. And you know, despite all the horror stories
agree.
everybody has about Spirit, I've had generally almost nothing but positive experiences on Spirit. I had a few delays, cancellation one time, but I mean, I don't know, man. Maybe we just got lucky. But most of the time, when I dealt with staff at Spirit, they were fine. They were
I'd always
all
try to
right.
get the big front seat.
Yeah.
Let the riffraff deal with the back.
The flight attendants were always fine on Spirit. I mean, and again, people always like, oh, I got this one who was such a fucking cunt. I'm like, I guess that just never really happened to me. Like, usually I got the ones that were all right, and you'd be like, all right, thank you, cool, and they were very nice.
Insurance,
we were talking about remember the one that was busting my balls
Oh,
on the
yeah.
one flight back from Vegas, because I was like, they were just like goofing around a lot, these three flight attendants, and because we were in the big front seats, and I just asked one of them, I'm like, do you guys like know each other or whatever? I was like, because you guys like are having a lot of fun at work. It just seems like you guys know each other. And this chick deadpan looked at me and was like, why? Because we're black? Because all three of them were black. And I was like, no, not at all. I didn't mean that at all. And she was like, I'm just fucking with you, man. And I was like, yo, what the fuck?
That's pretty funny. That's pretty
Like
funny.
any other airline, it would not have done
No, but
that.
it's
I was
Spirit.
howling laughing. I was like, all right, that was funny.
What, because we're black? Yes.
She literally had me stammering like, no, no, I don't. And my brain was already racing with like, oh my God, I'm going to be
Kicked off. No
racist guy
flight.
kicked off Spirit.
Everything was cut off on May 2nd.
Laid off and left without answers. Spirit Airline employees gathering outside company headquarters in Dania Beach Monday, still reeling after the
Black
surprise.
and yellow, black and yellow. The fact that Spirit never, that's why you're going out of business. That's why you broke. You should have gotten that Wiz Khalifa song. That would have been for your target audience.
By the way, who would have known? Who would have thought Spirit was going to fail when their headquarters was in beautiful Dania Beach?
Dania Beach, fucking fun.
Fuck, man.
Announcement over the weekend when the company shut down for good.
It wasn't until midnight on Friday night that we learned, when we see the board with no flights for the next day,
We
that
were like, yay, we get a day off.
I thought at first, wow, we get a paid day off.
That's nice.
That's very cool.
we were done for that day.
The abrupt closure creating a frenzy nationwide, catching employees and travelers off guard. All flights grounded by 3 a.m. Saturday. 17,000
Also,
people.
people also forget this trickles down. So this doesn't just affect Spirit employees. But what happens when you work at the Chili's in Terminal B or the Hudson News or like
Or that Cuban restaurant we like to go to.
if you happen to be in one of the 4 terminals at a major airport that was all Spirit, everything else shuts down.
I'm pretty
That's it.
sure that JetBlue will take, at least in Florida, take over most of them. That's probably what's going to happen.
So, at some point,
Yeah,
but I'm
not
just saying right now,
yeah.
if you're a fucking waitress and you're just getting by and you work at the goddamn Chili's
That's a
to
really
go,
good point.
or fucking Moe's, the Southwest Tavern at Terminal C, what are you gonna do? You just gonna hang out, wait, and hope JetBlue takes over?
No, that's a good point. I didn't even think about
And
that.
you got all these like other workers, TSA agents that were getting fuck the TSA, but still TSA agents that just work that terminal, and they're like, well, we don't need you, so go home, I guess, till we get a new airline, I guess. Godspeed. So, yeah, bro, a lot of people that had nothing to do with fucking Spirit are going like, well, what the fuck? And like, we don't have any hours for you. There's no customers in the terminal.
Imagine you're one of those dudes that takes Spirit, don't realize it's the last flight, and you leave your phone on there. Then you get home and you try to call them, and it's shut down, and they go, sorry, Spirit. I'm just thinking of little things like that would be horrible. Like, because normally that's not that big of a deal. Because you could call them, and they'll file, it's lost and found.
Yeah, we'll leave a note with
whatever. But then you just call, and you're like, that's it, I'm never seeing you leave your bag, something falls out. That's it, it's gone forever. You think that the Spirit people on their last flight were really giving people's lost items back? Get the fuck out of here. You leave an iPod, that's Taquisha's iPad now.
They're probably actively stealing shit on their way out.
Yeah.
Across the country now without.
We regret to inform you, Spirit Airlines has ceased global operations. All Spirit flights have been canceled and customer service is no longer available.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Jobs, including thousands of workers based here in South Florida. The impact widespread.
This is not like any other industry. You do not take your work experience with you. You start right back at the bottom. So if you've been here 30 years, it means nothing. Myself, 10 and a half years.
Man, Biden should have really let JetBlue buy them out, huh? Because then you would have kept all your stuff.
It means nothing. You start right back at the bottom with the lowest pay, lowest.
Yeah, but so did Drake.
Seniority.
This is
maybe it'd be like a flight attendant Drake.
The layoff notice Spirit sent to all staff Saturday, stating the company will be permanently closing all of its operational locations. The ultra low-cost carrier collapsing.
See, that's the difference. JetBlue, I would say, is low cost. Spirit is ultra low cost. Yeah. There's your difference.
Amid rising jet fuel prices, intense competition, and debt. The company filing for bankruptcy twice in as many years.
There's a lot of people that are going.
Where are we going to get, like, I got a feeling they were going to have a lot less fights, like videos of people fighting and stuff. Where do you think where are they going to be fighting in? What airline? Frontier, probably, but
Frontier and some of the other this is like pretending like, whoa, if they ban all the racists from Twitter, I guess racism just goes away.
It is.
It goes
racism's gone forever.
But you know what I mean? It's like when 4chan got fucking hacked and everybody's like, oh no, I guess racism just doesn't have anywhere to go. And you're like, hi Twitter, we're over here now, and we just hate Jews here. So it's just the same. It's gonna be the same shit. They're gonna find a new. The cockroaches aren't gonna.
They're going to be able to afford another airline is my point. The reason
Frontier.
they feel Spirit, I mean, all right, maybe.
Watch Frontier's going to get really bad. Maybe JetBlue. Mm-hmm. Maybe JetBlue. It doesn't just inherit the terminals.
Why don't we? Let's already rename it proactively a Savage Frontier. What do we call it? That?
No way around that.
Maybe Southwest. We call it South Central Airlines.
There's just not enough jobs in this industry for.
No, I don't think they're going to go to Southwest. I don't think they're going to go to Delta. I think there's going to be a lot of Frontier. A lot of Frontier and JetBlue are going to be.
Frontier doesn't fly to all the same places as Spirit. That's the problem you're going to have. You know,
the type of work that we do.
Now, the recovery will be very challenging because, again, all health benefits were canceled on Saturday.
I mean to laugh. That's brutal, but like, damn, dude.
County leaders stepping in to help. They are hosting a career fair at.
And look, I wouldn't agree with it. I don't think that Trump should have done it, but Trump even offered to buy it, and they said no, right? They said nah. So.
Career Source Broward County at the Hollywood location from 2 to 5 p.m. Of course, we'll have much more reaction throughout the day. Live in Dania Beach, Lenny Sue Paul, Local 10 News.
Bro, there's going to be so many fucking flight attendants looking for jobs, and there's not going to be enough jobs.
This hits Florida hard because this is where the headquarters was.
Yeah, no, it really does. Use some of these donations. Ira Sherman, facts don't care about Ben Shapiro's feelings, folks. P. No, Wienerstein, liberals kill babies, conservatives kill 18-year-olds. Sly Lego, did you think if you call the Spirit Air's corporate line, you get the Verizon wireless disconnected message? Yeah, probably.
You get that Cisco one?
Remember when you used to be able to like change the way your phone would ring to people when you called? It would be like a song or something?
Yeah, ringback tones.
That was so stupid.
Ringback tones were tight.
So dumb. Anything on YouTube?
Yes. Valeludo for 10. Affordability. Welcome to the tard of the deal. Mm-hmm. James Coran for 5. Hey, Scott Jennings, stop it. You're making me agree with Adam Mockler, who is insufferable but right about Iran.
Yeah, Scott Jennings was the one that was... Scott Jennings is the one conservative on CNN that's always screaming that he told you, get your fucking hand out of my face and all that.
James Graham for 2. Emirates and Virgin are doing just fine. Yeah, some people can afford to pay $20,000
Okay,
for round
but
trip.
have you seen that dude have you seen the dude that goes on those and actually like buys
Yeah, I
the
watch
room?
those videos.
Bro, those are
They're
awesome.
awesome.
The one the with a bed and a fucking shower.
Unlimited food too. They'll just bring they have a cheesecake factory
Oh my
type menu,
God.
but
Oh.
they'll just bring you whatever.
Bottle them away, free on that 70-inch TV. Fuck.
And then they also just have these little pop-up things that have like a hot cloth in it. Like it's like set up.
The
like,
problem with those tickets is that at that point, just fly private for how much it costs. You know what I mean?
True.
You fly private. You rent a jet.
James Graham for 2. Spirit 2.0 crowdfunding has raised $88 million.
Let's go.
Is that really a thing?
love it. I love it.
No, is that really a thing?
No, there's no way that is. There's no way it raised $88 million. That seems ridiculous. Who's going to do it? Just someone's going to start an airline? You can't just start an airline.
New York Post. What is Spirit 2.0?
Okay, no. What is there?
Travelers are collectively pooling cash to buy defunct budget airline, raising $88 million so far. That's a genius fucking
Okay,
idea.
well, how is this working? How do you mean who buy defunct airline for parts? Like who? Who's going to buy it? Elon, can you buy Spirit? We need cheap flights to Vegas, please. Thank you.
Okay, that's very funny, though.
Any other donations?
No, that's it.
Okay. Info.
Thursday night at midnight, Alex Jones was thrown out and locked out of his InfoWars studio along with his crew after the
Well, Danny
8-year-long
Masterson worked
legal
at InfoWars all this time?
Mm-hmm.
battle trying to shut him down and censor him is coming to a close. And the liberal media are celebrating with headlines like this. The lights go out at Alex Jones InfoWars. And Infowars.com, the domain name, now has a message that just says off air. But these people don't know anything about Alex Jones because if you just go to AlexJonesLive.com,
it's literally the same site. It's the same site.
The website looks very similar to the old InfoWars website. And look at there. There is a live
To see, look, there's everyone. War Room. Everyone's still there.
feed of his show, the Alex Jones Show, now just not using the InfoWars name.
Now, I wanted to get to, this is the part of the video, Tim Heidecker.
Oh, this was so bad.
There we go.
This we gotta see. This is the new host of InfoWars, a supposed comedian named Tim Heidecker, who does the worst Alex Jones impression you'll ever
I don't think the impression's bad. He's just not funny.
hear.
And I'm going to sip from the blood of the Forsaken. This is real human blood. You can find this at the InfoWars store. This is a human blood curated from the Forsaken and the sinners. All right, this is pure premium blood tested.
We got it. It's blood. You can keep saying it.
Oh,
this is called no confidence in the bit.
Well,
Dude,
because
it-
Eric's not there.
He's I
No,
just
but it's
realized
blood
now
though.
he's
It's
also-
blood.
He's
Blood from the
improvising.
Forsaken, as I said. This is blood. I want to reiterate, it's blood.
Okay, thank you, Tim.
Hey, did you write anything, Tim? Because
No,
you
he's
had
doing
months
improv.
to prepare for this.
He did ride something, Eric's coattails.
Yeah.
FDA unapproved. And this is just human blood.
I'm going to say blood one more
Oh my
time.
God, he said it again. He keeps saying it.
Okay, yeah, that's the fifth time you've mentioned that, sir.
Yes.
Part of my satanic ritual, I am a servant to Satan, and thank God I was able to get him and the Lord to sit down and come to their senses and get things back to before.
Can I tell you what this actually sounds like? This sounds like when you're like, okay, we have InfoWars now. All right. This sounds like something you start doing like weeks before, and you're like, I don't know, help me out here. What are we doing? Blood of the Forsaken. Like, what else do we got? Like,
No.
This sounds like he's writing it as he goes.
But not even that. Even if he, even Marsh, if I were to, with no prep, tell you to do this, you would come up with stuff. He's just not good. Like, even if you're riffing, you should be able to riff.
I think it's real obvious who's carrying Tom Goes to the Mayor.
Oh, yeah?
I think everybody knows who made that show funny, and it wasn't me.
Before Satan was cast into hell.
This is what passes now for supposed comedy in the liberal media. I know that you're
You know, much like Alex Jones, I was also funnier when I was fatter.
I was starting to think Eric Wareheim should have worked with Alex Jones. I think Alex should have been on Time Goes the Mayor.
Listen here, Sam Hyde, you piece of shit. Starts cutting Alex Jones promos. Look, we're already doing better. We're already doing just not even trying. Come on, man.
I was a big fan of Tim and Eric, and then I saw Tim's solo work. Now I'm just a fan of Eric.
Almost ready.
Can I also say it's not a bad impression, but he's not funny, and then it's also very low energy.
Yeah.
Like, I would have been, if this is the first time we own InfoWars and we're going to really stick it in Alex's face, why don't you come with that energy Alex has? Why aren't you doing annoying things that Alex does? Like smacking the desk repeatedly, even though there's a mic right there. Like, do shit like that.
It's funny you say that because I actually brought up something to Royce this morning about this that I noticed, and it's one of the reasons I think it's so bad is because, like you said, it's low energy, but I don't think it's low energy so much as it's too spiteful for him to have fun with it.
Yeah.
He's too filled with hate towards the people he's impersonating. There's no love behind it.
But it's like
that's always a problem.
It's like Merch
if
brought up
you
with the
try to do
Alec Baldwin Trump. He hated Trump too much to be able to do a good impression of him.
Yeah, he's more concerned with being mean than he is with being funny.
And I agree with the chat. Will Sasso does a really good Alex Jones, but Will Sasso doesn't hate Alex Jones.
To die from cringe, but I'm sorry to say it gets even worse.
It's giving me the power. It's like Sun Tzu said, the victor in battle seeks battle only after the victory has been won. And we will win. We will conquer. Info Warriors forever. You are the Info Warrior. Follow us. Info Wars is a movement, and you're all.
So I have an actual question.
It sucks.
Out of this. So he's broadcasting this from InfoWars, the studio is what it looks like. But is he broadcasting to the same like Infowars.com? I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Is this going to be an ongoing thing, or is this a one-time thing? I mean,
Right,
he's run out of steam, and it was like 3 seconds.
Right.
So
Go to Infowars.com.
okay.
I think it's just a link to buy a tote bag.
No. What does it say?
Off air. So who's this for?
Yeah, it's been that for days off air. I don't know where he's posting this or where he's at. Probably YouTube, his own YouTube. I don't know.
Maybe.
On it now. You're on our ship.
Very sad, especially considering many years ago, The Onion actually used to do cutting edge.
Hey, I posted this with the Grabbler stuff. This is the Grabbler video. I remember this.
Comedy, like this classic bit about the Grabblers.
Author Christine Eckert is here to show us some exercises to reduce stress. Hi, Christine.
Good morning.
Hi,
Can I just say, the way Mark Dice rocks back and forth really, really bugs me. And if you just stare at him long enough, it will bug you too. He's constantly rocking back and forth when he's watching things.
Oh, well, that really works.
Ooh, what a relief. I feel so relaxed.
Now this.
The Onion used to push the envelope regarding comedy, but now they literally have been censoring some of their old bits and stories, like this one, which still remains on Twitter, but the link to the actual article has been dumped down the memory hole to 404, gone, because, well, you just read that for yourself. It's a satirical commentary.
It's very
by
funny.
someone about how they slapped a crying child and called him a little word, the little N-word, and he's the bad guy? Several of the big brand name comedians from Stephen Colbert and Howard Stern have tried to parody Alex Jones, all of them lame as hell.
Listen, people, the liberals.
Wow, that's bad. That's real. I've never seen this. That's a really bad Alex Jones.
Want to tattoo Obama logos onto the skin of Christian babies, okay? And it makes me want to fight. Fight with my fists. My blood is on fire. My heart is a volcano. It's time to throw a virgin in there.
The problem with trying to do an Alex Jones impression and be mean about it is that Alex Jones is funnier than all of these people
Yes.
when he's not trying to be funny.
Yeah.
tell me that I'm a weirdo because I'm upset about this, and I should only go get upset about my favorite football team winning or losing. Listen, I know what tyranny means. I know the bankers are putting poison in our food and water. I know the bankers have stolen $8.5 trillion. I know we're under War Powers Act. I know they're hurting us. I know they're carrying out New World Order. I know they staged those terror attacks. You know what it's like to gut up to this and go out every day and go past the peer pressure and come out day one and say 9/11 was an inside job and lose most of the radio stations I was on? You know what it's like to go to sleep every night knowing you work for a bunch of psychotic killers and you bastards are probably
This is vintage. This is classic, as Michael Cole would say, vintage.
end up killing me one day. You know what it's like knowing you've ruined my life. You know what it's like, you sons of I'm tired of your crap.
Regular viewers of my YouTube channel know that I've been a regular listener and a regular guest of Alex Jones for...
Yeah, fucking doesn't do anybody else's show, though.
Yeah, he's a dick.
Which won't. I get it.
Americans are hooked on Zyn.
Have you heard of Zyns? They're little pouches of nicotine that people tuck into their lip.
It gives you a shot of dopamine, so you just feel a little
It
energized.
gives you a shot of nicotine, and then I mean, yeah, that probably does get some dopamine output.
Happier.
Over the past year, sales of Zyn have skyrocketed.
Young people promote them.
On social media, they're called Zinfluencers.
The only thing I care about...
I mean, Zyn doesn't bug me. I
Better than
prefer
cigarettes.
Well, yeah, but also if someone's next to you too, like I prefer someone with a Zyn than chew. I hate when someone's doing tobacco. It's gross.
I don't mind if they do chewing
Always
tobacco.
gross when they're spitting out their fucking. Ugh.
If it's like a certain time and place and they're being slick about it. I hate people that are just carrying a cup around
I've
and
seen that,
spitting
and it's
into
gross.
it. That makes
I
me
like-
grossed out. Like, or if you're just spitting it out, like I'd be like, all right. But there have been, I've seen people that do it where they're low key and they keep like ducking out. And like, you know, if I don't notice it, it's fine. But when you just have a cup, you're like, isn't that the worst when they're talking? You're like, yeah, and just right in front of you, and you're like, this is gross, man. Can you not? I'd rather you smoke a cigar while I'm eating than be spitting.
Before the wedding? Nicotine pouches are safer than cigarettes. They let you get a hit of nicotine without smoking. That's why the FDA supports nicotine pouches.
The FDA authorized the sale of Zyn nicotine pouches.
Pouches help people stop smoking. Still, many anti-tobacco activists oppose all nicotine use.
No amount of nicotine
Are you anti-tobacco or are you anti-nicotine? Because, I mean, there's a difference there.
is safe.
They've convinced many people that nicotine pouches and vaping are as harmful as smoking.
It's not, though. But it's not, though.
I think it's all the same. If you're gonna do nicotine, maybe just smoke a cigarette.
That's what's been happening now because now all these anti-smoking things, people are like, you know, vaping is just as bad as smoking. So people that smoke are like, well, that's the case, then fuck, give me a cigarette, dude. I'll smoke. I mean, if it's the same thing.
Right.
At the end of the day, you're still going to be getting cancer, right?
No.
No, probably not. Nicotine's addictive, but it's not what makes tobacco deadly. What causes cancer is the mix of chemicals in tobacco smoke.
Yeah, the good stuff. We know.
But the eager to...
That's why you smoke unfiltered Camels.
ban things crowd
Like
wants
a Turkish man.
Unfiltered Camels and Dracar Noir.
I smoke unfiltered Camels and wear Dracar Noir like a Turkish pimp.
Ooh, love it, love it.
Strict even.
Or what did Colin Quinn call Anthony Cumia? A Corsican pimp? A Corsican pimp.
Pouches.
It's a pouch packed with problems.
It's not a problem. It's fine.
Some states ban certain
They
flavors.
selling them to
No
7-year-olds.
added flavors at all.
And some impose high taxes.
Nicotine pouches in Washington just became a lot more expensive because of the state's 95% tax.
That makes pouches about as expensive as cigarettes, which is just dumb.
It's not the nicotine that kills you, it's smoking.
Guy Bentley is director of Consumer
Bentley
Freedom at the Reason Foundation.
You shouldn't be treating something like a nicotine pouch the way we treat cigarettes.
But state after state is.
If you make the safer alternative to cigarettes more expensive, more cigarettes will be sold.
We've seen that with other smoking alternatives. When Minnesota applied...
That was a cool fat cloud. That was cool.
was a sick
fat.
It's 95% tax to vaping. Thousands of smokers who would have quit didn't.
Because the more expensive you make the safer product, the more of the most dangerous product.
No, the more. Why would you want to change? Like, I understand that. Why would you? Why? If you're gonna fuck me anyway,
will be sold.
These nicotine pouches seem to lock their sights on young kids.
The Ban Things crowd always talks about protecting the children.
Won't somebody please think of the children?
We're making this harder for children to buy them.
That's no matter what, kids are going to be getting nicotine.
By the time somebody says, it's for the kids, they're really just trying to tug on the heartstrings and make you stop thinking about it quite so much.
The governor is a grandmother. She cares about the health of our children.
Please, almost no kids are using these products.
The National Youth...
All right, but can I hear from a non-British guy about it?
no. Unfortunately, you can't. And you should see what they call cigarettes over there, because he's being one.
Yeah.
Anything on YouTube?
Real cigarette, dude.
What a real cigarette this guy's.
I am currently checking. No.
Random guy gave one over on Ko-Fi. Hey, boys, just got out of basic training training since February. Did I miss anything? What's been happening since then? Last I heard, Cavicular got frame-mogged. Any news since I should know about? Nah, everything's been pretty much the same since you left, dude.
Yeah, you've been a basic trainer? That's awesome. What have you been training to be? A homosexual?
Oh!
Got him!
Let me go ahead and read. Let me go and try to do one of these reads here. Quick question. How much control do you actually have over your money right now? Technology,
not very much.
Yeah, I know. Technology has changed everything, and now it's changing how money works. Crypto started as a niche, but now it's going mainstream. Faster payments, more control, fewer middlemen. This isn't hype. It's just where things are going. And getting started today is easier than you think. That's where Rumble Wallet comes in. With Rumble Wallet, you can buy Bitcoin, hold dollar-backed stablecoins, and even own a digital backed by real gold all in one place. Setup is simple. It connects with MoonPay so you can use your debit card, credit card, or bank account and be up and running in minutes. Start small, $10, $50, $100. It's not about the amount. It's about getting in early and understanding what's coming next. And once you're set up, you can even tip your favorite Rumble creators, like me, directly. So you do this now, scan the QR code or click the link in the description and download Rumble Wallet. From there, you can set up your wallet, tap buy, and you're in the game. Take control of your money. Get started with Rumble Wallet today. And also get started by joining our locals, revengeofthesys.locals.com. Guys, sign up for just $7 a month. You're going to get Wednesday shows, you can get Friday shows.
And just like the Rumble Wallet, you can give us $5, $10, $100. Start small.
Whatever you want. $7 a month. You really do help us out doing this show. We could use it. We could always use it. Everything's getting expensive for us too. But we try to give you as much content as we can. We play video games with you guys. We watch movies. We hang out. You guys get to post boobs in the locals chat, which that's pretty neat. Go do that right now. It's down in the description. We'll be right back. You have plenty of time to do it. Actually, no, I want to do the bass one. That one's better.
Okay, now see, she didn't say good morning to me. So I put an orange dot on her boarding pass, which means they're going to search her anus.
I noticed you also circled a bunch of things on her ticket. Why did you do that?
Because otherwise the line moves too quickly. You see, the whole thing we're going for here at the TSA is a sort of bored fascism.
I think I can handle that. I did not tell you to approach.
Great job! The worst thing a passenger can do is approach your podium before you tell them to. As bad as those 19 hijackers were, the people we see here every day are much worse.
Boy, Larry, there's a lot to remember. I hope I don't screw something up.
Trust me, you have nothing to worry about. You're basically unfireable.
What do you mean?
Come on, Meg. Look around. You're the hottest person who works here.
Oh, wow. Now that you mention it, everybody does look kind of dumpy.
That's not entirely their fault. They're all told to wear a pair of their dad's pants. Oh, speaking of which, tomorrow, bring in a pair of your dad's pants.
Second hour, ROTC, thank you for staying with us. We appreciate it. It's a Monday show. Sign up for locals down below. So we had somebody in the chat, in the Rumble chat, says, hey, Quartering just banned me, so I'm over here to watch the Goy slop. I'm like, let's talk about Quartering. Can anyone tell me what's happening with him and his coffee brand? I am aware of the whole banning stuff, but what happened with Quartering and his coffee brand?
Virgie, do you want to do this, or do you want? I mean, because I'm only a little bit versed in this.
Yeah.
So he pissed off the internet. He basically just fucking has been throwing rocks at beehives on the internet for the last month for some reason, and so people decided to start looking into his coffee brand and everything.
Brand coffee.
The infamous coffee brand coffee.
Mm-hmm.
So now everyone has been finding out stuff that everyone always suspected, but then finding out like all this shit about him roasting the beans and making the shit himself. Like he basically just, white labeled.
I got the.
You got this?
I got the video on that if you want it.
Yeah, give me.
Oh, there is actually a pretty in-depth. By the way, Virgie, I saw you tweet, you little animal.
Oh fuck! The dude privated it. Hold on, I'll
Virgie's
find it.
trolling Chris Pavlovsky right now.
Oh,
and
no.
It's very funny.
Is it mean?
Well, Chris was bragging about the money that you make doing ad reads on Rumble. So Virgie literally just responded to him with a screenshot of Grok explaining what YouTube CPM is. Because he's like, wow, we got some people making like $70 on an ad read. And then Virgie just replied with like, what a typical YouTube medium-sized channel makes on a live. It's really funny.
There you go.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, this was like
Utah. So here we have coffee brand coffee, and our journey really begins.
Oh, and his coffee brand is like basically tracks to a UPS store.
Okay.
Utah. So here we have Coffee Brand Coffee LLC. Now, Coffee Brand Coffee LLC, if you look at here, the formation date, which is April 14, 2022, and then if you scroll down here, look who the manager is. It's Jeremy Hambley.
Okay.
Now, of course, we redacted his address because that is a residential address. It's not a commercial address. But he is listed as the manager. Here you have Crook Legal Group, so this is the registered agent. So if you wanted to like sue Coffee Brand Coffee, or you wanted to serve them with legal documents, this is who you would go to. This is public information, by the way. And then, of course, we look at the bottom here. This is the physical address. So this is where the business is actually supposed to be taking place.
Wait, the business address is the same as the legal address. Is that what I'm seeing?
And so this is a public address. This is a business address. So we're not doxing anybody. This isn't an individual. This is a company. It's a corporation. So my thing is, why is it out of Utah? Now, of course, that's where Mill Creek Coffee Roasters was. So it's heavily speculated that that was Jeremy's original coffee manufacturer. But I wanted to give Jeremy the benefit of the doubt because maybe he's switched from.
How did this coffee grift even begin? I'm really trying to think of like out of all the products to white label that people did.
So, like in general,
Yeah.
or with him? Because
In general.
So I think it all started honestly. It might have been Black Rifle. It was just the whole like Patriot America, grift.
I can explain it to you. But coffee has always been a fucking huge white label product for any business, anything like white label branded coffee has always been something that you can just very easily integrate into the shit that you sell because there's so many white label coffee roasters. It's fucking no matter what state you're in, you have somebody that does white label coffee near you that's fucking, that's cheap. Like it's just an easy ass product that already has all of the infrastructure behind it to add to your shit.
Department of Agriculture of Food, and I emailed.
This manufacturer does not appear to be registered with the department under a manufacturer food programs.
Them.
Huh.
And I said, hey, I'm requesting assistance to try and locate documentation for a food business called Coffee Brand Coffee. And, of course, the deputy commissioner here, Amber Brown, was gracious enough to respond to my request for public information. And she said, this manufacturer does not appear to be registered with the department under our food manufacturing program. So there is no Coffee Brand Coffee factory in Utah. Now, if we go back to the LLC, it says, well, of course it's not in Utah. The physical address says it's in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Well, if you actually pull...
Milwaukee, Wisconsin is known for their beans, their coffee beans. Everybody
Beautiful.
knows that.
I mean,
love
it's
it.
the finest in the world.
They say that the top places are like Colombia, Milwaukee, then Venezuela for good coffee beans.
Up that address into Google here, it's actually a virtual mailbox.
Yes, it's a UPS
So
store.
it is not a coffee factory. It's not an industrial park. It's not even a coffee shop.
If it was a Starbucks, that would have been fun.
There's probably a coffee shop in there.
Yeah, there's a coffee shop in there.
Right?
It is a virtual mailbox out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So another dead end, guys. Not looking good. So let's go to
I know where
the
he's at.
state of Wisconsin Department of Agriculture, Trade, and Consumer Protection.
Let me guess, it's not there?
Wisconsin Department of Agriculture, Sheboygan, Wisconsin. So if we look that up, as you can see, guys, it's like a coffee factory in like an industrial park.
You know what I find funny is they're covering all these fucking retards, all the fucking quarterings and all these fucking people. It's like all the times I remember covering these people and us telling like these people fucking suck and blah blah blah, and then everyone would be, oh, you guys are just jealous, and then all of them having a downfall and all of them falling apart because they were always shit. Right now, Crowder's a perfect example, right? We could talk about Jeremy if you want. I'm going to, but Crowder's another one who's literally only options left are to suck Trump's dick. That's all he has left.
That's all he does.
That's all he does. He's just Mark Levin on steroids.
So the quartering's downfall just continues as he is now deleting his videos because they are just so bad, to the point where he made a video trying to jump onto the hype of, Donald Trump almost having his life taken again. He uploaded a video that literally was missing his own...
Bro, he looks like he's saying no TV and no beer make quartering a dull boy.
He looks, the word you're looking for out, folks, haggard.
Mm-hmm.
Haggard is the word.
He looks rough. He's looking rough.
And the bags under his eyes are getting worse than ever.
Mm-hmm.
People are starting to
speculate.
People are speculating that it's, you don't have to speculate. He's been very open about the fact that he's an alcoholic.
Mm-hmm.
He drinks a lot, and he admits that. But the speculating that there may be some benzos involved, because that he's starting to... some people can just look like a benzo zombie. Mm-hmm. And I'm not saying it, but he looks like a benzo zombie.
Didn't he just say the other day that he's been on fucking... Oh, that was Kevin Nash that said the 25 years thing.
No, what he's
been
on
he's...
What he's been on is the fucking front page of Rumble every single day. And on there, not many people know this.
Not anymore.
Really?
Not on the front page anymore. He's not on the front page at all.
Is he still on the wallpaper? He's on the wallpaper of Rumble. Yeah.
Well, they also people have been taking note.
Oh, he's not.
Old Jeremy's not on the front page anymore. And you remember when I complained when we had a contract?
He's an editor's pick, but not on the front page.
And he probably knows somebody over there that's still slipping him in certain things, but he's not getting what he used to get.
Damn,
anymore.
we're not on the editor's pick. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, I know. But yeah, no. So he's been apparently so you remember when I complained a few years ago when we had a contract with him, and I was like, hey, I notice, when I log into Locals or I log into some of these things, right, you guys are constantly shoving creators in my face that I don't want. Like, you'd be like, hey, check out Steven Crowder. Did you know the Quartering has a Locals? And I was like, I don't care. Remember I asked, what do we have to do to
pushed.
to get you guys? Hey, check these guys out. Like what? And they just, I don't know what that is. I've never seen people get pushed. But I'm like, I've seen it. I'm telling you, I logged in and I seen it. It gets fucking thrown in my. Hey, do you like Viva Frey? No, I don't, and I never will. So I'm sorry. He seems like a lovely guy. I have nothing in common with him.
He kind of looks like, you remember those treasure trolls dolls, but like an Israeli one, an Israeli treasure troll doll.
He's kind of like the good guy version of Russell Brand, like a miniature, nice version of Russell Brand. But no, he's
Russell off-brand.
He seems like whatever, man. I have nothing against.
He
the
was
guy.
nice. He's been nice to us.
You
to be
guys are
fair.
always pushing these fucking milquetoast dudes, and then when I brought it up to you guys tried to gaslight me and act like I was fucking crazy. Oh no, we don't go pushing certain creators. Oh really? Your little 1775 coffee website doesn't have a bunch of fucking smaller creators from Rumble that you're pushing? Stop it. So they would always gaslight me, and this Jeremy shit was proof because they would always push Jeremy, but now they're not pushing Jeremy anymore. And it's like, oh, so there is also a switch that you can turn on and off, you little cocksuckers. They used to always play, and then they would wonder why I would get fucking mad. And then you wonder why.
I never wonder why you would get mad.
But then Chris would wonder why he's flinching around me and why I'm getting so fired up. And it's like, first of all, motherfucker, I don't even like fish. So let's establish that right now.
It was good. Not the company, but the fish.
And then, you know what I mean? And then for me to go like, yeah, well, what about this thing? Oh, that's not
hold
a real
on,
thing.
wait.
That
But then
doesn't
when you're eating the fish lunch, to then be told, Russell Brand was sitting right here, and remember they was telling us that story. Russell Brand was sitting right here, and he was having coffee over there at that little bar, and I'm like, I don't care. I don't want to meet.
I'm
Russell
sure.
Brand.
Look, yeah, it's a bar in Sarasota. I'm sure a lot of rapists have been here before.
Alleged rapist.
Hey, I didn't say Russell Brand was a rapist.
I didn't say he wasn't either.
Okay, but you're just saying allegedly.
No, I'm saying maybe.
I never made a statement about Russell Brand.
I don't call women liars because I think they tell the truth.
But I think Royce got worried about the legal implications when what I said was perfect. You said Russell Brand ate at this restaurant. I said, yeah, it's Sarasota. A lot of rapists have eaten at this restaurant. Those are two things that are mutually exclusive.
Is it because they need energy for the raping?
Yeah, and seafood's good.
Yeah, it's
because it's protein, but it's not.
It's good fat.
Yeah,
it's good fat.
It's got the omegas.
Right. Like I'm Omega Scream. Am I right, boys? We're joking. You should shut up.
She was 16. He was
She's
30.
just 16 years old. Leave her alone, they said.
Yeah, it's because during the age difference, I realise now there is a power dynamic. Yeah, no shit. I can overpower and grab her. I could grab a 12-year-old and pull him into a van if I want to. The point is, you don't take advantage of that
You're
power
not supposed
dynamic.
to do the power
you
dynamic.
sicko.
It was perfectly legal.
Yeah, okay. A lot of shit's legal, and especially in the UK.
Audio, and it took him about a day to realize and delete the video, as well as another video emerging of him basically complaining about some of the things that he does now, like AI slop in creating shorts where he
Hey, Pessy, remember we made that video of him asking for a job from Elon?
That was embarrassing.
That was one of my favorite videos you've ever made.
he steals other people's content. It would also seem that the quartering has now moved over to his Jeremy Hambly channel, which is basically
Do you still
his
have that
third
video, Pessy?
channel. It's literally the exact same crap he
You might have went to go pee.
posts now.
What's up?
The
Yeah,
only
sorry, I just
Remember when you read the quartering video?
Oh my! Do I still have?
Can you
that?
find that?
I'll try.
I think it's on your page. Just go to your Twitter and search for it should come up.
difference is when you Google the quartering, when you search up the quartering on YouTube, all you get is videos making fun of him because he's a lolcow now.
For example, like this one. Like this video is going to be one.
So he's decided to basically rebrand and
Pessy, please, I'm going to ask you to clip this as a video. I'll just tell you right now. Can you do me a favor? I'll call the thumbnail now. I want a quartering thumbnail. I want a face, please. That's all I ask.
Yes.
Definitely need a quartering face.
Do you want him pointing to a bag of coffee?
Yes. Oh my God. Big mouth pointing to a bag of coffee.
And I'll put the circle. I'll put the circle way over to the left, like not over anything.
Perfect. I love it. That's actually perfect.
Okay.
focus on the Jeremy Hambly element. Now for the first video, we're going to have to head on over to Kiwi Farms. User W@Rui, hopefully I'm saying that right. Big Boy rushed out a video with horrible tech issues. He had to preserve it because this video is gone now. Donald Trump assassination attempt on just happened. Jeremy may have had one too many Mike's Hard Lemonades when he
play it. I want to play
It
it.
literally goes.
Attempt.
Why do I need
around President
ASMR
Trump's
Jeremy
life.
where he's like
I'm literally at bowling
moving
right
around
now,
my
but this
head?
is actually crazy.
He's
Donald
in this
Trump was
ear
at
for
the
me.
correspondence dinner,
you
and
guys hear it?
something
So
broke
he's
out.
obviously
in
trying to
the
like hop onto this
main
trend.
area.
By the way, the reason that's happening is because Drunky McGee over here, the way
Has
he's
his thumb on the-
he has his thumb on the mic.
speaker.
I want. Yep.
On the mic, yeah.
You know, Donald Trump almost got assassinated at this event.
And by the way,
of course he had to-
specifically, Roy says drunky because anyone knows better than to do that unless you've had a few drinks.
Yep.
It's the only time you make that mistake.
But he has no.
So he just
this
uploaded the
guy
video
used
without
to
audio.
literally
Oh my
upload
God, look at this.
with like 5
it's
videos
just
a
slop.
day. And he's kind of dropped off, right? He's down to like 1 a day. And even then, looking at the quality we just saw, that's not enough. Because bro does not even know how to add his own clip to the original clip without somehow removing the audio. He went to export it, somehow still didn't notice. He went to upload it, still somehow didn't notice before uploading it to a channel with 2 million subscribers. It seems like today he's kind of back on the grind, 10 hours, 8 hours, 6 hours. He's back to that every 2 hours. I'll get
Because
some
he's fucking seething and coping, and he's fucking hammered.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, he is the biggest fucking phony.
goes
So
out
funny,
so
like,
quick.
because like
But
we're
this-
all fucking old internet, at least as far as this shit goes. And it's so funny seeing people just now discover that the quartering is a fucking raging alcoholic that does
Yeah.
dumb shit constantly.
Yeah, he has a bunch of tweets that he's had to delete and stuff. And also the one who I cannot stand either is his butter bitch, Melanie Mack. I'm so fucking sick of her.
Oh,
too.
she's been taking a fucking beating too. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah. I mean,
she is getting so many strays because of her
So
backing
one
up
of-
Jeremy. It's been so great.
Is this? Oh, I hate her.
And she's grown a pretty bad.
Oh my God! I am so sick. Melanie Mack is just the right-wing Amy Schumer. Instead of talking about your pussy, you're like, I'm gonna say the N-word. I'm gonna say the F slur. Look how crazy I am. I'm so wacky. Shut the fuck up, bitch.
She's terrible, and she's. You know what? She's got a.
She
second,
looks 39 now too.
Well, she better have a kid with this second gay husband of hers, or she's gonna be
Allegedly
out of.
Massive following of about 260.
If he ain't gay yet, she's gonna turn him gay like she did her first husband. Okay, that pussy turns men gay.
Really?
Yeah.
Subscribers, and she goes viral every once in a while for saying the F word. Commentary, content creation career, thanks to the quartering, because he was like, hey, I got some advice for you. She even admits this in her video about the quartering that he.
Because the quartering mentored me, and he told me to. He's like, you need to start a commentary channel. This would be great for you. And like, he helped me when I first started it. He made a video shouting it out. Like, and I wouldn't.
By the way, wearing a slut choker and a crucifix is crazy work.
This sounds like every fucking conversation you have with a chick that's shaking while drinking coffee outside of a methadone clinic.
Yes.
am now in this.
It's weird that her husband's left her, even though she has a black belt in sucking dick.
Yeah, you look like a junkie for Jesus.
And by the way, I bet she doesn't have a black belt in sucking dick.
No, that's what a choker is, dog.
No, I mean, I know the expression, but, just knowing this bitch, and she's definitely not generous in bed. This chick has a fucking yellow belt in sucking dick.
Yeah, she got it from one of those strip mall blowjob karate places.
Exactly.
She's punching the plastic boards, the
Yeah,
boy
seriously.
ones.
Yeah. This bitch gives a fucking toothy blowjob. Like she treats your dick like she treats a stick of butter.
Yes.
If it wasn't for the quartering. So, yeah, you're talking about the best friend I've made in this
What's
space.
really funny about this is Jeremy has a history of doing this with people that he meets. He tries to leverage like his YouTube advice and shit and helping people with their channel as a way to get his foot in the door with them and fucking, earn fucking brownie points. He did this same shit to EVS. When EVS first fucking started like doing videos and shit, he was emailing EVS and trying to tell him how to run his YouTube channel, and EVS was like politely just telling him to fuck off.
Yeah.
when it came to exposing the quartering for being like a creepy, weird, degenerate guy who like says weird.
Wait a second. Hold on a minute. Wait a minute. I'm gonna bring something up because I'm gonna defend courting for a second. Are you telling me the guy who was in the magic community for many fucking years and only started caring about the creeps and the pedos in it when they kicked him out? But not when he was in there and could do something about it? You're telling me that guy's a creep? I don't believe that.
Yeah.
I don't believe that.
It is weird how you like he only hires women.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if it were up to me, I'd hire 0 women.
Why? Because I want to do good work.
Yeah. Sorry, ladies, but I don't believe in hiring women. If you hire one woman, it's like, all right, maybe she was exceptional. When a guy starts hiring 2, 3, 4 women, that's too many women. I start to suspect that maybe your dick is doing the hiring.
Yeah.
Things about women and whatnot. Melanie Mack being one of them.
Yeah. Melanie and I will be watching the football game tonight, and
are you going to be cuddling under a Snuggie?
Watch Melanie. Watch.
Claire will probably be going somewhere family oriented.
See that look?
Oh.
Yeah, they're all, and by the way, this dumb bitch thought she'd do that on stream and then deny it and pretend like we didn't all just see that.
Somewhere family oriented.
I can't watch football with you guys? You can. I would love that.
Oh yeah, that would be.
Wow, thanks, Melanie. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Oh, that's rough. That's a rough one. Got to tell you, that's a rough one.
We just
why would you say that?
Hannah Claire's eyes are so far apart, it looks like fucking 3D movies don't work for her.
You leave that beautiful, that handsome moon-faced woman alone.
I wanted to, but I would love.
She looks like she should be in the business end of a dildo at the end of Requiem.
Yeah.
Great at watching sports, and by that I mean I'm solidly okay.
Well,
both ends of that dildo were business ends.
Not the way she uses it.
Yo, who watches this shit?
I honestly, that was the next question I'm going to ask. This isn't Boober Slop because he isn't really, boomers don't really give a shit about quartering. I don't know of a lot of young people that like who is his audience? Like who? I mean that like who's the quartering's audience? Who goes? Oh man, I got to get my news from quartering.
Yeah, well, we got to figure.
Which caused her to, of course, make this video in defense of him and another video about people being snakes. And in this,
let me pull that. I just want to pull her. I don't need this.
12K views one day ago. You're killing it, Mel.
Yo, dog, I don't know where it went. And
That's
I also
okay, man.
noticed that on X, you can like now it like cuts off when you try to go like on the media you posted.
That's okay.
Hey guys, so today I wanted to talk about content creators and influencers and this, that, and the other who are actually snakes. And I'm going to be honest, it's the majority of the content creation space. I'm talking across.
Not you though.
You are one dopey bitch.
She's so stupid. She's very dumb. And whenever you, the few times that I have, I don't really care about her enough. She's been on our show for those new listeners that don't know.
She was. I forgot.
She was on our show. No, to use the word, I mean, underwhelming. I mean, be the best way to describe her coming on our show. But you know, at the time, like she just started. I was like, "Oh, that's everyone." I forgot it was some specific topic we had her on for. I really don't remember. That's how memorable she was. But yeah, you're dumb. I've talked to you. You're not a smart person, and that's fine. It's okay to be stupid.
funny.
It's okay to be stupid and not funny. It's okay. But the problem is you're not getting any younger, so the looks thing isn't really working anymore. The problem is
it never really was, but now it's seriously.
No, look, the further we get away from peak Hot Topic, the less attractive she becomes. Like this mall scene girl shit she's working. That's what it is, right? Like that's what you are. It's you're a rave girl for Jesus or something.
All different platforms. We're talking streamers, video creators, Instagram influencers, what have you. It's a very competitive industry, and as a result,
I don't find it competitive. I'm really sorry, and I'm not going to speak for Marsh, but I've been doing this fucking real long time, and I don't feel like I'm in competition with fucking anybody. I'm just trying to be as fucking funny as I can on this show, and if you like it, you listen to it. But I'm not one of those that, like, I know that, like, Crowder, for example, Crowder's one of those that's obsessed with other people's shows numbers and stuff like that because he's got to beat them, and Ben Shapiro was like that, not so much anymore. But it's like, I don't care. Like, I don't fucking care. I don't compare myself to you guys because I'm me and I don't really give a shit. These people obsess about quartering's another one that fucking obsesses about his numbers, about his reach. And that's the other thing too. It's the same thing with Twitter. It's like I'm on there just making stupid fucking jokes and people have to half the tweets now are just people going like, my reach is going down. Who cares? Just make jokes. Who gives a shit?
Very
Speaking
cutthroat.
of,
and
speaking of the quartering's reach, I just sent you something.
How's he doing? Is he live?
No,
No,
I
okay.
just fucking.
Wait, no, he is live.
Oh, he might be. I don't know.
Hold on, guys. Let me go to the editor's picks. He's not on the main page, but is he? He just finished. He just finished. He was live, guys. He was.
So that's, oh my goodness, that's not even just like modest swimwear. That is cover that, like, how is that even swimwear? What?
You know what? I'm picking up chemistry. I'm picking up two guys. Sorry.
Yeah, I would. You know what? Watching this makes me want to pick up chemistry.
Yeah, no, really.
In that I want to learn how to make meth, and I don't want to do this anymore.
Or at least ricin.
Yeah.
Call them. They have a name for these things, burkinis. I think they try to call them.
Yeah. The other thing is with quartering and all these grifter sphere like this. Melanie Mack is also this. They got stuck in this little bubble, right? And this bubble of things they make fun of. When you listen to what they're talking about, the stuff they're talking about would have made sense when you and I were doing shows in 2019, 2020, even maybe 2021. But they're still doing like, oh, can you believe it? Muslims are fucking and trans stuff. Look, here's the thing: the truth about the trans stuff, they kind of lost. I don't really see that trans stuff in your face as much anymore.
it got real
It's
quiet.
not popular. A lot of even Gavin Newsom's like, I don't think it's fair that dudes are like playing with girls. Because it's not popular anymore. You guys are like still attacking these things that are kind of we've already destroyed. We've already beat them. You're at this point you're dropping your third drone bomb on a school you already blew up. Like what are we doing? Nobody cares. But is it slow news? And even if it's slow news, listen, we're prone to slow news. Not lately, obviously, but we've been prone to slow news days. You figure it out, man. You find something funny. You do something. But what do? She just sits there crisscross applesauce while this asshole sits there imagining what she looks like naked. I don't want to play any more of this because you'll probably strike us, right? That's what'll happen? Is that what he does? Is that his MO? He strikes you if you play his videos, even if it's transformative? I don't know what he does. I'm not really sure what his policy
I'm not
is.
sure.
I don't know, but I'm willing to risk it. I am, because the one thing that I'm really pissed about is like the people. It's not that just quartering his fucking striking channels. It's that he just gets away with it, and he's Mr. Free Speech. Like, dude, I fucking watched this asshole quartering rip into people, make fun of people, be a drunk fucking retard. Remember when he fought with Crowder, then he apologized to Crowder, then he was fine with someone, then he wasn't, which usually means he's drunk and then sober.
And then he tried to suck off the Keno Casino just to get them to stop being mean to him, and that
Yeah.
didn't work.
No, you're a fucking loser quartering. I've always thought you're a fucking loser. All right. Right now they're ripping down all the. Literally, I've said this and I'll say it one more time. At Rumble, if you go to the wallpaper, quartering is on it. Like, and that's not a joke. Like, there's a screen like grab of him, and I'm like, I remember one day we were walking in there and Siraj was like, "What's your problem with quartering anyway?" I go, "Well, he fucking sucks." So. That's the first thing. He's not fucking funny, and he's full of himself. I don't like him. I don't care. I understand why Rumble didn't like us, and that's fair that they didn't like us. But to be fair, we didn't like a lot of people over there.
Yeah, and to be fair, they ended up liking a lot of shitty, weird people.
Yeah.
And all of them fleeced you assholes, too. Every one of them. And I'm glad.
Yeah.
They didn't take enough money from you people.
Bro, all right. Have you seen the Patrick Bet-David show? All they're doing. I was on Twitter watching this, like, these clips. Ever since this guy, like, you know, went on and with that Dave Smith thing or whatever, like, they and Patrick
They all just pick on him now?
They're all fighting with each other.
Oh, nice.
Especially Tom, him and each other, and interrupts everybody to Adam on purpose. So
let me just get to the
Piers
video.
Morgan, PBD will be like, Adam to get too serious. Everybody.
Just play it.
Middle school, high school, I think it's like 80.
But this is starting to
Here
happen
we go.
more often, and these two really
Thank
know
you,
how to
too
get on
lazy,
each
by the
other's
way, for
nerves.
compiling this. It
Middle
does
school,
help.
high school, I think it's like 80+%.
But these people are making the point, right? It's a point you've made out.
Hold on, Tom, you're
It's like
interrupting me, buddy.
these folks were, you know.
He was the nicest one that we met out of all of them, I think. Tom,
Yeah,
he was
was
actually a
chill.
really cool
He
dude.
was chill
He was
as
a cool
fuck.
dude. I liked him.
We talked about,
Oh, wait, you mean the older
gays
guy?
Yeah,
Oh.
remember? He's the one that gave us his business card.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, he was cool.
He was cool.
for Gaza, and they say, do you really know what it would be like if you went over there? It's just like these people waving these flags.
I appreciate the interruption, Tom. I love you.
Yo, Mercer and I have been doing this for a long time, and if I did that, that would not be number one. That would not go
If
over
one of us
well.
did it, the other one, I'd be like, "The fuck did you just say to me?"
What percentage of teachers
We're not going to fight. It's Good Friday.
are male?
You professional.
It's 10%. Tom.
You professional interrupter yourself. This is petty.
Yeah, this is
petty.
You know what this is?
Petty.
You know what this is? This is the grapes, the eating the grapes on the air.
Yep.
This is Opie, or whatever, saying, well, because the fans said it was annoying, so I stopped eating on the air, whatever, and I stopped doing that. And Anthony saying, and I quote, well, good. Well, then yell at me in 8 years.
Yes.
And it was like, okay. Right away you went, oh, this isn't. These are two people that are locked and loaded, and this might go on for a little bit.
Hey, why did I just get a text from you, Mercer, that says I can't even look him in the fucking eyes?
Remember
I
that?
can't even look him in the fucking eyes. What does that mean?
I remember listening to that, and I knew the moment I heard that, well, then you can yell at me in 8 years, was like,
yeah.
What are you doing here, guy?
Well,
I'll wait for you. Go talk.
Oh,
No, I'm waiting for you. You want to interrupt?
Sweet. This is sweet. You won't let him talk. You won't let him talk. And now you're holier than thou.
I
Good
think
Friday.
we take a moment to pray again.
Yeah.
And pause.
Okay, I'm going to move on.
Love the neighbor story. Listen, I don't know anybody other than Russell Brand that's basically caused a frenzy on Pierce Morgan that maybe he didn't over deliver. I don't know anybody that would fall into that category.
Wait. I just thought of another guy.
I'm sensing what's happening here.
Tom, stop it.
But this is... You're doing a show with people. You have to let them bounce off of each other. You can't just go on a soliloquy that he's going on. I've seen this before. The Mercer bringing the Opie and Anthony, because that's the most blatant, probably one. The only one that I've ever saw that bad. And you might not know this
that
one,
debate
Mercer.
broke him.
This was before Ron Bennington went up to New York, and it was Ron and Ron when he had his on-air fight, which was
house.
Bro, because Ron Bennington they just signed a contract, and Ron, because they signed a contract, bought a really nice house right over in Hillsborough, I think, if I remember correctly, and it was like really nice. And then like a month later, the other Ron was like, "Yo, I'm just, I think I'm done. I'm retiring." And he's like, "Yeah, no, I'm really glad you brought that up. After I already put deposit down on my house. That's great, Ron. That's great." No, it's fine. And then that is on-air fight is wild.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
Moral perspective, that's completely disgusting. 16 years old, you're 30? Unbelievable. Although there's, I think, 35 states in America where 16 is legal.
Yeah, Alabama's one of them.
It's a weird loophole. But I will give him credit.
I mean,
his problem is this guy, I'm already seeing, he tries to dominate a conversation.
Well, he used to not always be that aggressive, but I think after losing that debate, and now they've been teasing him a lot. I think he's just trying to
made him jumpy.
He's trying to claw back some of his control, and it's not happening.
Number. I will give him credit, Tom.
No, interrupt me, Merce. That's fine. You go ahead and you talk.
Why do you keep talking when I'm
because you stupid.
Talking. What is your deal, buddy? Anyway, speaking of creepy people, thank you, Tom. But listen, Russell.
Bro.
I get it. You're creepy. I'm surrounded by creepy people sometimes. Just do better. Right, Tom?
Yeah. That was awkward.
The whole believe all
BS.
women thing.
No, exonerate
Absolutely,
it. Not just
Tom.
not
Bro, he keeps bulldozing Tom.
Stop it.
Exonerating.
Thank you, Tom. I wouldn't have been able to communicate a sentence without your brain.
So now Tom is starting to talk back to Adam because
I like this. You know what happens? I've seen this in shows before. We've all seen this in shows. Daddy, being Patrick Bet David, ripped into this one, made him look like a coward. So the other two kids now, they sensing weakness like a tribe. They're sensing weakness, and now they're all picking on him.
Yeah, he's a coyote with a broken leg.
That's right, and they are not helping him.
Like, what's the point of this? Like, recently when Adam started talking, he's like, oh, I could go forever talking about this, but I'll make it quick. And people, which I think Adam was probably a little offended by.
So I'll be super quick because I can go forever on this.
He's not going to be super quick.
Don't go forever, but just give your super quick.
I said I was going to go quick.
Go ahead.
I said that.
Bro.
They're going to get rid of him.
It's still bad.
He's also taking every little bar way too seriously.
Because that one thing, you're right. Yeah, this shouldn't bug you so much.
So what's your point? I haven't gone yet.
Bro, I watched this the other day. Mersh, there's a point where Patrick Bet David just gets up and starts looking at hats. He like takes his headphones off and like gets up and just starts looking at his hats.
That's really
while
funny.
he's talking.
Oh my God, does he really? That's hilarious.
Yes, he does. I swear to God, he does. It's so funny, dude.
Yeah, there he is.
Adam was probably a little.
There he is. There he is, walking
So
around.
I'll be super quick because I can go forever on the mental story.
There you go.
but
He's doing it
it's
now.
not going to go anywhere. So
Does that piss you off?
it pisses me off, but I also what I want to.
Oh my God, that's so. Oh, he's just walking around looking at hats.
Is
He's just looking at hats. Oh, he's just looking at hats.
To the people out there what they should do.
Patrick Bet-David, you know what he's doing right now? I'll tell you what he's doing. He's goading him. He's goading. He wants him to snap at him. That he's looking for a reason.
Because I fell for this thing. We all know this. I'm kind of TBD's behind me now.
Hat shopping. Let him go.
Okay, gotcha.
And PBD especially hates when Adam talks about relationships and gender dynamics because Adam has no wife or kids and still kind of lives a bachelor lifestyle and goes clubbing. And he'll complain about how it's really hard to find.
Yeah, but he goes clubbing. He just doesn't have opportunities where he lives in fucking Los Olas.
Women that are respectable enough to start a family with. And he also advises men to wait to get married and have kids. But whenever he starts talking about this topic, PBD always disagrees with him. So a few months ago when they were covering how people don't really want to have kids as much anymore, as soon as Adam started talking about it, he's like, all right, this is going to take a second. And you get to hear PBD just be like, oh my Tom. And he calls him out, makes fun of him, but late.
Second Pat, so just bear with me.
Oh
but,
my God.
The biggest lie that people of society have been told is the lie of modern feminism, and I'll double down on that. Because, this guy, he said this is based on a survey. Let me tell you what I'm...
I don't really know anybody, and maybe you do, maybe I could be completely out of it, but I don't really know anybody in real life that listens to Patrick Bet-David. Do you?
No.
I'm basing this on my life, feelings, what I've seen. I see what's going on here. So there's a big difference between men and women. Look,
what?
Name one.
Come on.
I've been very, yeah, there it is, Benny. You can't get pregnant. I don't
That doesn't stop you from trying.
care what they say. Stop chest feeding. It's not going to happen.
Come on, let's let him cook.
But look, I've partied enough for 10 lifetimes.
What?
I've been very open.
Yeah, we saw how much energy you had at the debate.
I met you at the GOP debates, and I'm looking at you now, and it hasn't been that much time in between the two moments. I can tell you party enough for all of us for 100 years this weekend.
A lot. You think they know him at Scarlett's? Wait, Fort Lauderdale. What do you think he goes to? Fort Lauderdale. What's his go-to strip club? I know he goes to strip club. What's his go-to?
Probably goes to the Playhouse to lay low, because like PBD and his boys would never be caught dead there.
You're right. All right, good call. All right, that's good, yeah.
That or he drives up to like Pompano Beach and goes to that old BT's or whatever it was, Pink Pony or whatever.
Treasure Island in Hialeah.
I've been all the parties. I've been all the yachts. I've been all the mansions.
That's
I've been
really lame.
Bro, I hate when people talk like that. Who cares? Nobody cares.
All the trips. I've done it all.
Yeah, dude, Mersh, I've been on all these trips. I was in a pool and watched WrestleMania one time. I was on a plane once. That was cool.
I played it again on Nightwave the other night with the Tony Yayo talking about food.
I loved it. That was so good.
I played that this weekend to explain. I said, every time me and Royce go on trips nowadays, like... Because it was another guy like this that was bragging about the cars and all this.
Versus it's the food.
And I'm like, it's the food everywhere we
So
go.
good.
So I just played a montage. And I'm like, I don't care if we go to Vegas, we go to New York. It's just me going, yeah, I'm eating caviar pancakes. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting the old fucking truffle butter and shit on the fries. I don't care. Roast duck. Like, it's just literally. I'm 42 now. I don't care, man. I'm just like, where are we eating though?
I go back to eating cocoa bread if I need to, dog. I'll go back to eating cocoa bread and Jamaican beef patties.
Jamaican beef patties with the roast duck.
The only thing I haven't done is genuinely have a family with kids. So that's...
Look, I've partied, I've done coke. The one thing I haven't done is got married or had kids.
I like that the one thing you haven't done is the one that has meaning. Everything else you just described is meaningless.
That's what I'm solving for now. And you might say, Adam, you're 45. Is it too late?
Yes, it is.
Not even close, bro. I know plenty of men who have basically landed that plane in their 40s, some in their 50s.
Name two.
How old were you when you had your first daughter? How old were you?
Oh, Bailey, I was 44.
Okay, there you go. So the challenge...
A year younger than you.
Well, he's 46 now. He looks terrible. He doesn't look great. He has that Benjamin Button disease.
Always
if
take
you're a
shots
woman,
at Tom. Listen, look, guys, let me do this. For those of you guys that are sick
He
and
was
tired
checking his phone.
of Adam always taking shots at Tom, can you send Tom a message and tell him how amazing he's looking lately with all the Stefano Ricci suits he's been wearing? Honestly.
By the way, there's plenty of times where I make fun of Tom's age. This is not one of those times. This is where I'm advocating that Tom took time to become a man of status, of
taking
valor.
shots at him.
You think so, PBD? I wouldn't do that to Tom, Pat.
Well, listen, we're going to see. But go ahead. Keep going.
So I'm at the White House the other day.
Here we go.
Just West.
And
he sounds like every dude flirting with a girl in a James O'Keefe Undercover video. He sounds like every dude, every fucking dude that's flirting with a chick in one of those Veritas videos.
Having a conversation with a beautiful woman in her 40s. And she says, what do you want to talk about? She's interviewing me. And I said, I could talk about whatever. I could talk politics. I could talk business. I
Are
could
you
talk
guys
dating.
He's a jack of all trades.
Give a shout out to like 7 people right now.
I mean, Pat,
shut him out. Go ahead.
You want to know what my point is? How can I get to my point if you keep interrupting me, sir?
Bro, you've been talking for a long time. Listen, Mersh and I have both gone on monologues depending on the topic, but there is a reasonable amount of time that you go on these.
These guys all come off like unlikable car salesmen.
Yeah.
Shout out to your point.
I don't appreciate you bullying Tom.
speaking.
Go ahead, Kamala.
I don't know if we have that kind of time.
So
Go
I'm
ahead.
at the White House and I'm
Yeah.
speaking with this woman. You're in your 40s. Your prime is gone from you. You better hit a Kobe Bryant last second shot clock if you're gonna have a kid.
You told her that?
Did you? Yeah. And she goes,
Yeah, I told her that. Who'd you tell that to?
"You're right. You're right."
She starts crying.
I mean, she was.
Is
sad.
that like a pickup line?
No, it's
Look,
not a
we
pickup
got-
line, Pat. PBD, I'm trying to tell a story here, sir.
I'm
So there's more
really
women-
trying to follow where you're going with this. Oh, go ahead.
So you were bullying a reporter because she was 40 and didn't have kids. Keep going.
Interrupted me, sir. I'd be done with the story.
And you used our press credentials so you could do that, just to be clear. Okay, cool.
Well, I mean, first of all, based.
Yeah,
but I mean,
obviously.
second of all, what are you doing?
I'm sorry.
We can't get over the top.
But there's more women than ever freezing their eggs. There's more women than ever considering having a baby alone. Imagine that.
How do you do that?
They have an egg.
Yeah.
They have an embryo. They put the sperm in, and they have a baby.
Let me tell you.
And there's no man around. And this, unfortunately, is the future for women. And then I'll land the plane here.
He's still talking? I can't. I'm sorry,
By
guys.
the way,
I can't.
You know, I'm working on a new product. It's going to make me a billionaire. Everybody talks about freezing eggs. My product is going to be powdered sperm.
Like instant cop, like instant creamer?
Yes, we're gonna.
old people's sperm?
Men are gonna pay us money. Rich guys are gonna pay us money to dehydrate and powderize the sperm.
The more I think about powdered
Powdered
sperm,
sperm.
the fucking funnier it gets.
Dude, you get it in a tub like creatine, Virgie. You get it like creatine.
Yeah, you have all the babies.
Oh no, the label
By the
fell
way,
off
Rice-
of my powdered sperm. Is this my creatine?
Bro, honestly, all this,
No.
all the cryogenic and all this living forever shit and having babies when you're 80, all these products, like none of them ever work anyway, and they make billions. So why can't we make billions selling powdered sperm?
I don't know what's worse. Accidentally drinking powdered sperm instead of your pre-workout or finding out it's better than your pre-workout.
Oh God, that was not Nesquik. That was not Nesquik.
Maybe it was Ovaltine. Was that Ovaltine?
Honey, that's the third glass you've drank.
Yeah, that's the future, man. I'm telling you, powdered sperm is the future. We'll make fucking
found that tweet.
thousands.
Thank you. Yes, thank you. This is the tweet that Pessy did a dramatic reading of when Quartering was asking.
Since I only have one, can I read it? Voluludo for 5 said, wait, the Quartering is a piece of shit? Next thing you're going to tell me Nick Rekieta is a degenerate.
No way.
I haven't heard anything like that.
So Quartering wrote this as a tweet asking Elon to make him the CEO. This is real. This isn't a joke. Quartering wrote this.
No one wants the job who can actually keep Twitter alive. There is no successor.
Elon. I want to do it, and I can keep it alive. Not only that, grow it far beyond what it is now. I have a complex understanding of all tech, what
you?
Twitter needs, what creators need. I also have 12 years running a marketing agency that represented Fortune 500.
Wow.
Even if you laughed out loud at this, I am 100% certain I could at the very least help immensely with prioritizing product rollouts that will maximize growth in the shortest time frame. And I would be happy to do it for free.
Right. And then we all mocked you mercilessly and you deleted it.
Yeah, you're a fucking retard. You're a retard. I think got all donations here. Nightwave?
Yeah, Nightwave, 10 o'clock tonight over on Rumble and YouTube.
Pessy, you next?
Yeah, come hang out, Pat.
Awesome. Guys, sign up over for locals. Virg, you streaming?
Yep. I don't know when or where or why.
RevengeOfTheSith.locals.com down below, guys. Sign up now. We're trying to get them numbers back up. One hit 2K again. We got a little dip because of the gas prices, and we would appreciate it. $7 a month helps keep going. Sign up for the year. All right, guys, we will see you tomorrow. Bye.